Are we good? That should work. Hi. My apologies again. I don't know why this is acting up. It's probably the new microphone that I have. It's not that great that I ordered. Probably. We'll see. This is on a, I think this is still legible for return. I might have to do that. Okay. I'm going to wait for a little bit until everyone gets back on, and then I'll continue the reading. Hello. Yeah, I'll wait for everyone to get back on, and then we can start over. Well, not start over, but continue. So I'm still on that question about her solo. So there's that. Yeah, there's, let me see. Let's recap what else. Let's see. Solo comeback. Yeah, same deal. All right. Okay, so continuing on about her solo. Again, I don't see it like an official solo comeback. I see it more of like within like the BLACKPINK comeback. So if they drop another album, I see solo songs in this BLACKPINK album, but I do also see JENNIE dropping a solo video, like a music video in her channel, not the official BLACKPINK channel. Does that make sense? So there is that. In the matter of the question, if it's happening this year, I do see it happening late this year. If not this year, early next year. Yeah, it's going to be either late this year or early next year. Now, as far as an official solo comeback, right? I actually see her having an official solo comeback, but next year. Probably around her birthday next year. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing so far based off this current energy. So, few things, right? Like I said, recap. No official solo comeback, more of like solo songs within the BLACKPINK comeback this year, okay? And then like a fun video, like a fun DIY music video of her solo song in her YouTube channel. And then an official solo comeback next year. All right, I see that. Let's recap there. So yeah, I see more of a BLACKPINK comeback rather than actual solo comeback. Next question. Will she ever collaborate with any other artists? Let's see. Will she have any collaboration with other artists? Okay, let's see. Will Jennie have any other collaboration with other artists, please? Oh. Hold on. That's confusing. Oh. You. Damn it. Okay. 1 second, guys. So if I ever blank out like this, I'm just processing the message. I'm listening to the message and also envisioning the download. Collaboration with any other artists. Clarifier. Why is that card here? Oh, okay. Interesting. And why is this card here? Damn it. All right. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to gather the message. Let's see, trying to gather the message. Why is this here? Why is this here? Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. Dang. Okay, there's some. All right, I guess that works. Okay, that makes more sense. So, how do I even begin to describe this answer? So there was supposed to be so if you remember, if you were here for my first Jennie reading, I said there was supposed to be a Jennie and GD collaboration. Here's the thing. I see, it's interesting. There's alternatives here. Why do I say there's alternative answers here, or there's like multiple answers or multiple possibilities, is because right now it's still indecision. So here's the thing. I'm seeing, it's a little complicated to answer this, but let's go by the first thing. There was supposed to be a collaboration with Jennie and GD still. It was supposed to happen. I want to say there's been some changes within that collaboration there. So I see that it wasn't supposed to be GD featuring Jennie. It's not supposed to be Jennie featuring GD. It was an actual like duet. It was supposed to be like Jennie with GD or GD with Jennie. You know what I mean? There's a difference between a song that says featuring versus with. You know what I mean? And so I I see it like clearly. It was supposed to be an actual collaboration like with each other, right? Now there's been some changes here there's been some changes here, but it's still in decisions, right? They're still kind of working out like the imperfections, you know what I mean? And still like deciding what's best or what's the best move. So what I actually do see is it changing not even into a featuring. So Let's I guess you can say there might be either one option. There might be a solo from Jennie that was written from GD. Okay, there may be that option. Okay, so in a way, that's kind of a collaboration. So imagine that, like a Jennie song, but written by GD. Or or the second option is that GD comes back and then it features Jennie, like very small, almost like GD with Jennie or featuring Jennie for that song of his called Black. You remember that song? Do y'all remember that song? So GD has a song from back in like 2013, and it's called Black, and it had a featuring of Jennie. So instead of an official duet, it's more of like a small featuring again. Again, those are those two options. It's either Jennie has a solo that is written by GD, or GD comes back with a song and it has a Jennie featuring. It's either those two. And I can't give you the fixated option because, again, they're still deciding. They're still deciding what's going to happen. So another thing is, again, I can't shake up the fact that it was supposed to be a duet. I can't shake up the fact that it was supposed to be a duet. But, oh well, it is what it is. Why did it change? That's a good question. Why did it change? Why did it change? Why did it change? Why exactly did it change, universe? Why exactly did it change? Oh, interesting. That's not what I expected. That's not what I expected. That is not what I expected. Wow. Clarifier? Why is this card here specifically? Why is this card here? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. I guess you guys weren't rough. So it was how do I say it? It was decided on the higher ups. So again, there's things that you need to know in terms of business and marketing. So this wasn't Jennie's decision. This wasn't GD's decision. This wasn't even the producer's decision or like executives or directors. Okay, this was none of their decisions. It was not even. It was a decision from even the higher ups. So imagine the board of directors, all the shareholders. You have to remember there's people higher, okay, higher above with these numbers, with these, with the shares and the profits and the stocks kind of thing. So it's a lot bigger, and they've kind of pitched in that now is not the time for them to make this kind of big collaboration. So I can see why. I can actually see why it had to be changed, but yeah, it was like a decision in terms of being careful. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a good sign. What else? Oh yeah, that's a good sign. All right. So, positive news is they didn't shut down the idea completely. They haven't shut down the idea completely. So the potential for GD and Jennie to have a duet supposedly is still going to happen, but not as soon as they had hoped for it to be. So what I'm seeing now is that it's basically they're trying to go easy, like they're trying to ease their way into this type of this type of project. So it's gonna be it's like basically you just can kind of think of it as a delay or a postponement. It's a lot more complicated than it looks, and it's not because, so don't make assumptions. Do not make assumptions because of the whole dispatch thing. It's not. It's actually not because of that. It's actually not because of that. And I'm not just saying that. It's actually their reasoning. The board of directors' reasoning was not because of like the scandal or whatever. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about the scandal, actually. They don't care. That problem, quote unquote problem, that scandal or issue, whatever, that wasn't even it. Okay? They don't even care about the scandal. It was much more bigger than that. So they're just trying to make the right moves. So don't make those assumptions. Oh, it's because they got into a scandal. No, it's not. It's not. All right. What else? Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. So, what else? Actually, on that same note, will she have let's see if there's any other collaborations we could find out apart from GD. Is there any other collaboration possible with Jennie and any other artists? No. Oh, actually. Okay. So here's something interesting. I don't see it happening yet. So here's a situation. Jennie has received some love calls. I'm not seeing collaboration with any other YG artist except GD, but I do see her getting love calls from other like outside artists, like maybe from out here in the States kind of thing. There's people that want to like collaborate with Jennie or whatnot. Specifically Jennie. It's not even just like BLACKPINK. It's actually like a Jennie collaboration. Jennie and Jennie and someone. I also see, but again, this hasn't been decided. So we have the Two of Wands. So this means, and we have, look, okay, so we have the Two of Wands. This means a choice, all right? This is a choice of yes or no, is what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm going to show you the spread. This is the Queen of Coins. This is Jennie. Coins is an earth sign. And Jennie is a Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign. So this is Jennie, and then in between her is this choice offered by a collaborator or another artist that's basically giving her that offer with that cup. So it's saying, "Hey Jennie, you want to collaborate? Let's make a song together. Let's record together." But again, this is a decision that has to be made on Jennie's end. So Jennie hasn't decided. Jennie hasn't said yes or no yet. Okay? So, but then I see I actually see two people doing this. I have the Ten of Cups, and specifically this one speaking to me. There's other people asking the same kind of offer. So there's that. So yeah, it's possible, but it hasn't been decided. It hasn't been decided. There's a choice that needs to be made. Anything else? Okay, that's it then. That's pretty much it. So we got repetitive cards. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so we're moving on to the next question. Okay, is she considering what? Is she considering to be an actress, or will she have an acting opportunity because CEOs of acting agencies from BH Entertainment and HN Entertainment has followed her? Okay. I don't know. Acting? I don't see Jennie acting. I don't see. Is that just me? I personally don't feel Jennie to act. I don't see her wanting to act. But let's see. We'll see. I don't see her to be the acting type. It's a lot. It's a lot of cards. She considering to be an actress. And you gotta understand, okay, just because agencies are known for a certain thing for acting, they don't just specialize in acting. They have other options. Maybe there's like modeling or whatever, but I don't know. I don't see her, even without pulling cards, I'm saying that's a no. But we'll see. Let's see what the cards say. Is she gonna consider acting in the future? Nothing's coming out now. So there we go. Huh. I oh yeah? Okay. Huh. Oh shoot, that's funny. Jennie's funny. I love Jennie. Jennie's adorable. Okay. So she has thought about it. She has thought about it. However, it's she how do I even say this? Jennie has thought about acting, however, she doesn't consider it something that she wants to prioritize, and it's more like a joke to her. Like, not really a joke. Okay, maybe just like something that she just wants to take up for fun. Nothing too serious. You know what I mean? She just wants to have fun with it. Like, just try it. Maybe like take up classes or workshops, but not anything too serious. She doesn't see herself like trying to, put acting in as something that she, really wants, like as a serious, um like a serious job or a serious career. It's more of just something that she just wants to dabble in. Something like maybe commercials, like fun commercials, or some skits maybe, but I don't see her taking it too seriously. So she's thought about it. She more like just wants to try like workshops and stuff and classes, but other than that, I don't see her like trying to be like really serious about it. Interesting. Jennie's funny. I like Jennie. I like Jennie a lot. Okay. Next question. Let's see. Next question. Ooh. Will she renew her contract with YG and stay in BLACKPINK when their contract ends? Ooh, we're about to spill some tea, if there is any tea, but we'll see. Okay. Will she be renewing her contract with YG and stay in BLACKPINK when their contract ends? Oof. Let's see. What do you think? I think she will, personally. I think she will. I think they all will. But it'll be interesting to see how she feels about it. But I personally think she will. Will she be renewing her? Oh, okay. That's one card. Next card. Will she be renewing her contract with YG? Oh, huh. No. Interesting. Oh, huh. That's hilarious. Have I ever mentioned that I love Capricorns so much? Have I ever mentioned that I love Capricorns so much? So, woo, oh boy, I have some tea. Okay. Oh man, that's hilarious. Okay. Okay, I'm dead. All right. I don't know if you guys know Sunghoon from Winter. Do you guys know Sunghoon from Winter? And if you do, were you here for that reading? I did a reading on Sunghoon from Winter, and we also asked the same question. We also asked the same question for Sunghoon. Do you remember that reading? So you remember that, right? You remember how Sunghoon felt? Do you remember how Sunghoon felt about renewing? Okay, so when I read Sunghoon from Winter, he was the only member from Winter that was willing to be like, "Yo, let's just bounce. Let's leave YG. Let's not renew." Like he wanted to convince the rest of Winter, let's just leave. Let's not renew with YG. And so and he's a Capricorn. So mind you, you got to take note. He's a Capricorn. Jennie is also a Capricorn. Okay? This is why I'm saying Capricorns. I love Capricorns. So Jennie feels the same way. Jennie has had some revelations. She's just like, I don't know if, I feel like for her personally, if she had the actual choice, she doesn't want to stay with YG, but deep down, like other parts of her does want to stay with Blackpink kind of thing. So it's hilarious. It's actually really funny. Is she going to stay? I still see she will stay. So I still see her staying in YG and with Blackpink. I know that she will be persuaded to stay. However, I'm just kind of disclaiming, not disclaiming. What's the right word? Explaining her feelings towards the situation. So there is that. It's very contemplative. So currently her energy about renewing her contract is contemplative. She's weighing out the pros and the cons emotionally. So her and Sunghoon, that's why I laugh, her and Sunghoon have the same opinions about it. So yeah. So yeah, I feel like she'll be persuaded. She will be persuaded to stay. Again, just but at an emotional level or on a mental level, she's like, I don't know about that, but we'll see. So but I see her staying. I still see her staying. Isn't that funny, right? I love Capricorns. I love how firm they are about their opinions. I love how firm they are about their opinions, but that's some funny tea. So her and Sungwoon have the same opinion apparently. Again, based off the cards. So again, take this reading with a grain of salt. This I could be wrong, but again, the cards say that that's how she feels. So apparently. All right, guys. Next question. How does Korean netizens look at Jennie? How do they feel about her? How does the Korean netizens look at Jennie? How do they feel about her? Jisoo, Jennie, Hooney. Right? Capricorns. Okay. Shoot. Okay. How does Korean netizens apparently see Jennie, or how do they feel about her? I can't get over that answer. I saw the cards and I was like, oh my god, she's literally like Sunghoon. Like they feel the same way about renewing. So funny. How does Korean netizens see Jennie? How do they feel about her? We need a Capricorn subunit. That'd be dope. Do you know how powerful that would be? God, I would simp so bad. Oh yeah, this is some good. Oh, interesting. All right, Korean netizens, I see you. Interesting. Overall, okay, good. Overall, good energy between like the general public of Korean netizens to Jennie. This is just about Jennie, okay? So we have the Empress. The Empress card talks about how powerful she is, how much of an impact she is. They also look at her as someone that's, very sweet and nurturing. We do, however, see the Queen of Wands sideways that came out. So the Queen of Wands sideways says like there's like they look at her in the sensibility of how there's so much more potential in her. So basically the general public looks at her and they know the impact that she has and how popular she is. However, they feel like there's still more in her. They still feel like Jennie can do more or can show more kind of thing. We also see the Three of Wands. So in terms of that, the general public or Korean netizens wants to see more from Jennie in terms of like music or just projects or on TV, whatever the case is. They just want to see more from her. And then another thing is, I guess this is more personality wise. They also look at Jennie, again, potentially someone very strong, but they also see a very timid side to Jennie. And so there's like a duality to Jennie that they are observing or they're taking notice of. So apparently like the public, they look at Jennie like, oh, she's really popular, she's really beautiful, she's really strong, charismatic. But then they look at her again, they're like, oh, but she's actually really timid. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's that duality there. They kind of like they know what she's capable of and they see the strong potential in Jennie. However, they do get a little confused sometimes because they look at her and they're like, she has it, but it's like she's holding back. Does that make sense? Like the general public looks at her as if she's restricting herself. So yep. All right. Yeah, right? So yeah, general public takes notice of how she kind of puts herself in a little bit limited. Maybe she doesn't exactly like, in their eyes at least. In their eyes, they don't think Jennie is giving her all. So, okay, moving on. What is the next question? I'm done with that one, done with that one. Okay. In 5 years, okay, 5 years. That's a far prediction. Anything can happen in 5 years, okay, anonymous. So in five, at least during this current energy, in 5 years from now, does Jennie still see herself in the music industry, or will she do other things? Again, a lot can happen in 5 years, so take anything that I predict with these cards with a grain of salt. It could change. All right. Anytime there's like a prediction type of question, take that with a grain of salt. All right. So 5 years from now, anything can happen in 5 years. 5 years from now, does Jennie still see herself in the music industry, or will she do other things? Huh. I'm hearing travel. Why do I hear the word travel? What? I'm getting a ringing in my ears. I'm hearing travel. Okay. 5 years from now. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. So again, like I said, things can change. A lot can happen within 5 years. So take this prediction with a grain of salt. But as of now, from this current energy today, Jennie, she will still be in the music industry within 5 years, or in 5 years from now. However, I also see her. I see her more. How do I make this proper? How do I explain this properly? I see her independent in a okay, no, let's word this better. She has more freedom in her career. She has more freedom in her career. Okay? So basically saying that like maybe she'll write more. I see her like write more, and then she'll even like direct more, because I'm seeing much more. I see travel, and I also see visual arts. I also see like technicalities. So there's more freedom here. So basically imagine Jennie like GD. Imagine, you know how GD for the most part has a lot of freedom and he can do whatever the hell he wants because he's GD. And he has that impact, and he's, you know, he can call the shots how he wants his vision to be, how he wants things to be run, kind of thing. So basically the same thing with Jennie in 5 years. But I also still see her traveling more. I see her like booming with travel, doing her own like independent type of thing. So, yeah, I see her in that regard. And we have now the Queen of Wands upright. So this is her in her element kind of thing. Actually, let's check her birth chart real quick. Let's check her birth chart. January 16, 1996. Born in Cheongdam-dong, right? If I was correct. Cheongdam-dong. Cheongdam-dong. Check. Ooh. Oh, she has a Scorpio moon. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, cool. All right, dope. Very dope. Okay, so yeah, going on that note, yeah, she's definitely going to be, she's still going to be in the music industry, but she's going to have her more freedom for sure. Definitely more freedom. But I also see her doing other things. I also see her opening her own, let me, oh, there you go. Yes, I was correct. So I see her opening her own line, something that's like hers and completely hers, having her own name for her own self, like a business kind of thing. It may be fashion. It may be fashion. So 5 years. It's a pretty good amount of time. It could even be sooner than 5 years, actually. Yeah, like a Jennie brand. Like, imagine like GD with Peace -1. So Jennie with her own thing. So. Okay, next question. Okay, I'm not going to answer that one because that one's, like I said, that one's invasive. Check, check, check. Interesting. Okay. Does she... This question's interesting. Is there someone... I don't know about this question. This one's weird. This is an odd, strange question. Let me hold on, guys. I'm gonna ask my guide to see if I can even ask this. Can I ask this question? Is this safe to ask? Because this is like, Spirit guides, can you let me know? Is this okay to ask? Because this one's a little weird. I'm gonna go with my gut that I shouldn't, but let me know if this is fine. Is this fine? Is this fine? Is this fine to ask? Because that's a little, it might cause some drama. Okay, no. Okay, that's what I figured. I should have just went with my gut. This other question, can I ask this one? Can I ask this one? Oh. Okay. All right, I guess I can ask that one. So one of the questions I'm allowed to ask is, does she know about Blinks? Does she know about Blinks disrespecting other YG artists? The card says I can ask, so. I'm dead. I mean, again, disclaimer, this is not what I think. This is what the cards are saying. So, granted, I don't give a fuck what you say. So we'll see. We'll see what the cards say. Does she know about Blinks disrespecting other YG artists? I'm sure she does. My gut says she does. Jennie is not an idiot. She's not an idiot, and she's not blind. Jennie is not an idiot, and she's not blind. She's more aware than most people think, is what I'm seeing. But we'll see. We'll see what the cards say. Does she know? Next question. It's a lot of cards. Come on. Does she disrespect any other YG artists? Oh yeah, she does. She is very. She's alert. She knows. She knows. She's not dumb. I'm dead. That's so funny. Yeah, she knows. So wow, I see. So she knows, and she is very apologetic to like her fellow artists, even to her fellow members, is what I'm seeing. She's not an idiot, guys. She's alert. She knows. What else? Yeah, she feels bad. She's aware. She apologizes sometimes. She feels apologetic about it. She does realize though. So what's really good is, even though she gets apologetic, and even though she does personally herself apologize to her fellow label mates and her fellow members, she does she had, how to say, even though she apologizes to them all about that, she has a great support system. Like, they understand. You know what I mean? So basically, if she, for example, apologizes to a fellow YG artist for all like disrespect or whatever from fans, they understand. They're like, they assure her that it's not her fault, because in their eyes, they're like, hey, it's not a big deal. We get it, because every quote unquote every fandom has their bad apples. They understand, and they're appreciative of her, being considerate. You know what I mean? So there's no drama between, Jennie and like anyone else. There's a lot of love and respect here, but generally because she is aware, she is alert, and she does see it, she just feels bad in general. But it's not something that people are, giving her a hard time about it. They just kind of like, hey, they really tell her it's fine. It's inevitable. It's unavoidable, because all of the fandoms have their bad apples. Everyone disrespects each other in a way. And so in a way, they kind of assure her to not let it get to her, is what I'm seeing. So they tell her not to mind it. They tell her, hey, even if you see it, just don't pay attention to it, or don't focus on it, because there's nothing you can do about these stupid people. You know what? There's that saying. It's like, you just can't fight stupid. You just can't fight stupid. Yes, I'm calling those disrespectful blinks stupid. I don't care. Those people are stupid. You really can't argue with stupid. It's like talking to a wall. So the best option is just to not mind it. So so yeah, in general, I wouldn't worry about that. Jennie's fine. Yeah. Jennie's fine. Like, she does just work. She does care. She does worry about it, and she is alert. But for the most part, everyone has been so supportive. So, yeah. Anything else? Yeah. Yeah, they don't. Okay, so yeah, Jennie feels bad, and like it's hurtful to her, because it also, here's the thing that bugs her about that. Here's the main thing. I'm gonna spill a little bit of tea for you guys. So here's the issue when it comes to fellow fandoms bashing on other artists or other fandoms in general. So the way Jennie, I'm not speaking for Jennie. I am speaking through what the cards are saying. Okay, so don't quote on me on this. Don't quote me on this. Okay, I'm just speaking for the cards, not for Jennie. But what I'm seeing is, in terms of how she really feels, it's like she feels bad, or she's hurt about it, because at the end of the day, whatever the fandoms, however the fandoms or fans, quote unquote fans, act or speak a certain way to other people in general, that leaves a mark on Jennie. Okay, Jennie, that's how she processes it. That's why she feels bad. It leaves a reputation on her. Even though she has no control over her fans, regardless, at the end of the day, it still marks her reputation. It's still, you know what I mean? You can plant a Jennie face on your profile and be like, I'm a fan of Jennie, but then you start, causing shit and causing drama. That's still going to leave a mark. What does that say about you as her fan? What does that say about how she is? You know what I mean? It ends up, she takes, all the blame for her fans, quote unquote fans, disrespectful actions, So that's what bothers her the most, because she actually does care about what people think, because she's just a sweetheart that way. So that's the main thing that I see it bugging her. And that's why I see that like most of, her fellow members or fellow label mates, they try to their best to reassure her it's not a big deal. But for her personally, it really still is, no matter what. So yeah, it's just that. Poor thing. Poor thing. Okay, next. I have one more question that I can ask. I can't ask all these other questions. These are like too much. I'm not gonna, it's invasive. Okay. Is there anyone that doesn't want Jennie or Blackpink to succeed? I mean, we already know there's haters that don't want her to succeed, right? I mean, everyone has haters, but I'm guessing there's like they want a specific thing. Like, is there anyone within her circle that doesn't want the best for her or for Blackpink? It's kind of heavy, but I got the answer that I can ask this. So, is there someone within her circle that doesn't want Jennie or Blackpink to succeed? Oh. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, no, no. So that's good. So the question again is there anyone within her personal circle? Is there anyone in her personal circle that wishes the worst for her, for Blackpink? And no, there is no one. So what's good is that all of Blackpink and all of Blackpink and Jennie in general, they have a very solid, genuine support system. I don't see any bad rep or bad, being around her personal space. So she's pretty much safe. We have the 7 of coins. This talks about progress and, slow victory. So thankfully the people that she associates herself with do wish the best for her. They do wish she grows even more than she already is today. We also have the Seeker of Swords. So we have the Seeker of Swords. This talks about protection and, protecting her in all aspects, most importantly, communicatively. And then we also have the 3 of Swords in reverse. So if this was upright, this would mean harmful, but this is reversed. So 3 of Swords says they will do anything in their power, the best that they can to protect Jennie or, to side with her, kind of thing. And then we have the Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit in reverse is interesting because Jennie is known to have, like, what we know about Jennie as fans, at least, Jennie may have these habits, like if things go down, she gets quiet, right? She wants to isolate herself and put herself in solitude, and which is fine. That's completely good. Actually, that's great. But in terms of the Hermit in reverse, this says for Jennie, whenever she might experience like things that overwhelm her or things that, stress her out, her support system wants to like push her to not be afraid, to not hide, to not go in, in her discomfort, in her closure, you know what I mean? To not entrap herself. So her support system wants to, keep motivating her or pushing herself to still remain outside of her comfort zone. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right. So those other questions, again, anonymous, blank. I really do appreciate you for those questions, but a few of those other questions that I did not answer, those are a little too much. I'm actually going to say one of the questions that you were asking for, just to kind of give you reference why I think it's not a good question to ask. So one of the questions you have sent me in the list is, will she have another rumor, issue, or scandal coming? Because I'm so tired for her and I just want her to be happy and at peace for once. So I get the positive intention that you have for asking this kind of question, but the issue that I have with answering this kind of questions tarot-wise is if I see any kind of scandal or if I see kind of rumor or issue coming up and I share it with you and with the viewers, I don't want people to panic. I don't want people to dwell on it. And that's another thing that I don't want happening every time I do these readings. I don't want you guys to dwell on negative predictions, okay? So again, don't for future reference, for anyone that wants to book me and doing any other readings like these, avoid asking that type of question, okay? I want you to understand that things happen for a reason. It may be hard to believe, but that's how the world works. That's how life works. So in general, just don't ask those kinds of questions. I don't want to answer those questions because I don't want you guys I don't want you guys to dwell on it, kind of thing, because everyone else is just going to stress on it. Everyone else is just going to, panic and be anxious. And I don't want anyone to feel that way. Okay. So I know your intentions for that, but yeah. All right. Okay. So that's all I can answer for now. All right. So, all right. I guess I can stay on here for maybe like another 10, 15 minutes. You guys have any other questions? Do you guys have any other questions for Jenny before I close off this reading? You guys have any other questions? Non-invasive. Can I ask, what can I ask Jen? How's the state of her heart? I just want to know if she's happy. Great question. Okay. How is the state of her heart? Good. The state of her heart. Good, right? Very good, very good, very good. We love it. We love that for her. Okay, good. Okay, so she is happier, okay? But I think the better word for her, instead of happy, we have peace. Look at this. She's peaceful, okay? She is peaceful. She's in a very better state than she was, like, even way before. She prioritizes her health. Okay, she prioritizes her health. She's also much more patient with herself and with life and with time. Okay. She's actually much more confident than she's ever been before. So self-esteem is good. Her self-esteem is pretty good. And then she's also learning to remove regret. So regret in reverse and guilt in reverse. Okay. So she's learning to remove all these. Okay. Good, good, good energy. All right. Any other questions? How old is Jennie's soul? That's a good question. I think she's a 3. Let me see. Let me calculate that. Sorry if you hear any. There's some crazy people driving at night. Let's see. What's her birthday? 16, right? January 16. She's a 6. She is a 6, so she's a mediator. So she is a very balanced. She's not too young. Her soul is not too young. Her soul is not too old. She is a mediator. She basically is the type of soul that cares about. I guess this is why she cares a lot. She's very. Most 6s are very sensitive to people around them. They're also very empathic. So they care about the people around them. They care about the environment. They really, they also show a lot of compassion and such. So it really fits her. She also cares about the people that she associates herself with, even if they're not like direct or anything. So she has a very kind soul, a very, how would I say this? What's the best word? Very articulate in a sense, because she observes in bigger pictures. And so there's ways where she can adapt herself into, you know, much more youthful crowds versus even like maturer crowds. So yeah. How about yours? Mine? I'm also a 6. I am also a 6. Okay. What is Jennie's greatest strength? What is Jennie's greatest strength? That's a good question. Friendship? See? Mediator. 6. Soul age 6. Being good with people. Friendship. That is her greatest strength is the people she associates herself with and her connections. Okay? And how she's friendly and very nice and compassionate. See? 6. Libby was just talking about it. No problem. Any other questions? Okay. Let me scroll. I think I missed some. Is she learning something like playing an instrument? Maybe. Let's see. Let's ask an oracle. Is she learning something new like playing an instrument? Wait. Let's clarify. Why wait? Oh, she's planning to. Okay. So yes, she's planning to learn new things. May I know her rising sign's elements? I don't know her rising sign, but I can check. Let's ask the spirit of the elements. Let's ask the spirit of the elements. What is her rising sign? Can we know her rising sign, please? Can we know Jennie's rising sign, please? Because you need her birth time, apparently. Oh, interesting. Wait, what? Why is that? I love that. They're not. Okay, hold on. 1 second, guys. What is her rising sign? Can you know the element of her rising sign? Earth. She is an earth sign through and through, apparently. She is an earth sign through and through. So her rising is an earth sign. I'm not going to tell you exactly what her rising sign is, but she has an earth rising. So there is that. Okay. Is she, what? Is she glad being in YG? Is she glad being in YG? Thank you. You're okay, cool. Yeah, I love her chart so far. Will she produce more in the future? Let's see. Will she produce more in the future? They're not giving me a direct answer. Let's try that again. You feel like she's a rising Taurus? A Taurus rising. Rising Taurus. Okay. Will she produce more in the future? Huh. Look at this. There's something better. There's something better. So the question is, will she produce in the future? There's something better out for her, apart from. That's what the angels say. Yeah, see this, there's something better, and then look, the situation will improve. Yeah, there's something better. All right. Will she try acting in the future? I already asked that one. What is Jennie's spirit animal? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Let's see. That's actually, no one's asked that, but thank you for asking that. There, you know, that is an askable question in terms of their soul profile, in terms of people's soul profile. Let's see. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip. Let me answer this first question. What is Jennie's spirit animal? What is Jennie's spirit animal? Horses. 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 Doesn't she ride horses? Isn't she good with riding horses? Horses. All right. Let's go back to the tip. Let's go back to the tip. Thank you again for the $5. Why does she want to leave YG? Is she happy with BLACKPINK's work? Why does she? Is she happy with? I don't know about the second question, but why does she want to leave YG? Oh, that's pretty simple. I see. Okay. So what I see for you for that question, like why does she thinking about leaving YG, or why does she feel like it's better to leave YG? So we have the Ruler of Swords and then we have the Two of Coins together. Okay, so these two cards are saying that she generally feels like as if there's more freedom. Okay, that it's not that like she hates working for YG, she just hates the structure of it. She hates the structure of not just YG, she just hates the structure of like the idol industry in general. So it's not just the YG thing. She just low key feels like she's kind of over it, the huge being this idol life kind of deal. Does that make sense? All right. Will we see Jennie in any charity work? Will we see Jennie do any charity work? No, she's not leaving. Stop. She's not leaving BLACKPINK. I said that's how she feels. But she's not. Yes, she will be joining some charity work. We have abundance, and this is talking about sharing your blessings, paying it forward. Will Jennie have her own clothing line? Yes, I already answered that. Guys. All right. Next. She wants to be the boss so she could be in the future. Yeah, exactly. Any variety shows soon for Jennie? Let's see. I think that will be the last question, and then I'll pull some other oracle cards for her. I'm surprised you guys are... I guess I can ask that another time. Variety shows. Yes, I do actually. I see the World card upright. I also see the Emperor upright. So these two cards are saying yes, she will appear in some other shows. When is this happening? When is this happening? Late this year? Okay. So I see her tackling on some other shows. I see it. I don't see her doing it alone though. I see her with BLACKPINK. So I don't see this to be a solo thing. I see her attending other variety shows with all of the members. Okay? Okay. Sorry, Author Jan just came here just a minute ago. No problem. No problem. I'm just saying there's questions that I've already answered. So, okay. Why are these people hating on YG? People want to hate. Nothing you can do about it. Does she have her own studio? Ooh, does Jennie have her own studio? Let's see. Does Jennie have her own studio? What do you think? Somehow I feel like she doesn't. But I don't know. Let's see. I feel like she does not. Does she have her own studio in YG? I don't think she does. No. Nope. That's all no. It's all no. It says let go, resolution in reverse, compromise. Yeah, no. I don't think she has her own studio. How does Jennie feel about Lisa? That I'm not going to answer that. If you want me to read Jennie and Lisa, you got to pay for that dynamic reading. Does she want to have one though? Does Jennie want a studio of her own? This also tells me no, but let's see. No. Opportunity in reverse? No, she doesn't want it. She doesn't want it. She doesn't care for it. Literally, opportunity? Does she want it? No, she doesn't want her own studio. So, there's that. All right, so before I end this live stream, let's pull some oracle cards. Let's pull advice. Let's pull advice. What is the advice for Jennie from the universe? What is the advice for Jennie from the universe? It says here. Oh, okay. Surrender to the divine. This is for Jennie. Okay, so surrender to the divine means just to let go of any unnecessary stress, unnecessary worries, have more faith in herself, remain peaceful at all times, set important boundaries when it comes to your peace and your sanity. What else do we got? Meditate and contemplate. All right, so advice for her is to just, if she needs to chill out, she should just chill out, learn when to rest. She is a Capricorn, so being a Capricorn, sometimes they don't know how to rest. Capricorns don't know how to chill sometimes. And so meditate and contemplate, that's one. A time to give rather than take. Again, this is all about give and take. So kind of putting things into balance, because this is a new moon in Virgo. So new moon in Virgo talks about just being much more balanced with your life, tempering every aspect of your life kind of thing. And then we also have, ooh, look, guys, a new start is coming for Jennie. So be patient. This is what I'm specifically hearing in terms of like a comeback, not just for her, but for Blackpink in general. So what I did mention, I can see her and Blackpink having a comeback, and then generally things are going to happen, more opportunities and more projects and stuff. And remember, in the beginning of this reading, I was asking what her energy is, and it did say that she's wrapping up some projects, right? She's wrapping up stuff that she's been working on. So new starters coming. All right. Next, before I end it, let's what does she need to affirm? What does Jennie need to affirm for herself? What does Jennie need to affirm for herself? I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Okay. I create mindful moments. You got it? Cool. Anything else that she needs to affirm? Jan, what deck is that? Which one? The affirmations? The affirmations? The universe has your back deck. There you go. Look at that. When I lean toward love, I am led. Okay, that's her affirmation. Very good. Very good. All right. So lastly, let's check her chakras. Let's check her chakras. What chakras does she need to work on? Okay, she needs to work on. Boy. Okay, all right. Remember that whole thing where she needs to like make a choice? You remember those love calls I was talking about? Remember I was talking about those love calls that she's like that are offered to her, and she needs to make those decisions if she wants to work with these certain artists. So she needs to work on her her solar plexus. So we have decisions in reverse. So this is her solar plexus at the pit of her, not the pit, like towards her diaphragm of her stomach. So the solar plexus talks about like being able to decide better. So she needs to work on that chakra. We also have her third eye in reverse, so psychic abilities in reverse. So maybe her third eye or her intuition is not the best these days, so she needs to work on that as well. We also have the sacral chakra in reverse, so it says creativity here. So there is that. So she needs to work on those. All right. Okay, guys. So I'm going to end the reading here. I think I've done all that I could today. So thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in and watching. To, again, the anonymous Blink, thank you. Thank you for the booking. Thank you for trusting me in doing this. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't answer every single question that you sent me. Again, it's just I'm trying to protect not just Jennie's energy, but I'm also trying to protect everyone else's energy. I don't want people stressing. I don't want people stressing over predictions, because the last time I did predictions on scandals and issues and whatnot, it basically set people on fire kind of thing. I don't want that happening for her fans and for you guys as well. So please understand. Please understand that. All right. So if there is, so those predictions that you want, like that you've heard today that are positive, if you want it to manifest, please don't talk about it. Please don't think about it. Pretend this reading didn't even happen. So, all right. When will be the next reading? Tomorrow, I'm going to try Mashi Hoon again. I'm going to try Mashi Hoon again tomorrow. So I'll be back same time, around the same time tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow, and we'll try again. We'll see how Jihoon's doing. If you haven't checked, I already posted my schedule on my content. So go check out my schedule. It is in the community tab on my channel. So go ahead and check out my schedule if you are curious to know what content and reactions and stuff is going to be uploaded. Yes, my treasure map reaction will be up later in a few hours. So, all right. Okay, guys, I'm going to get going. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, you guys can watch this later if you haven't. This will be up for a few days. Okay? Bye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you are. Stay safe. Please chip in for Jason. Yes. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thanks, guys. Goodbye to all my Lunas. Bye. All right. Thank you. Peace.